Whoa, what the heck? Whoa! What's up guys, this is vaulty, back again for another video, and in this video we will be exploring the city in the Well of Eternity. In the Well of Eternity instance, you can see this giant city, and it's called Zin Ashari, which is basically one of the oldest parts of World of Warcraft. This is World of Warcraft before the Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor got separated. And we can see the city in the background, but we want to access this. And to access this is pretty simple. As you can see, if we just have a demon hunter and we jump on one of those, I guess, pots, and then double jump, and then dash, we can get in here. If you use Fel Rush, you can just get in here that easily. It's really not that complicated. But in Cataclysm, they didn't plan for demon hunters to be a thing. So if you look at many of like the old instances in World of Warcraft, you can use demon hunters to access really, well, places you can't normally get to. In this case, we can access this crazy part, and this place is giant. It is essentially a real city. It is as big as Stormwind or as big as Darnassus. It's a really, really big city. But the problem is with this place is that it has been set on fire by the Legion invasion. As you can see, we have a bunch of these demons that are just setting the place on fire. This demon, I'm trying to click it, but I can't really select it. It's basically just a visual asset. It's not really an NPC. But it looks like you could be able to attack it and that it's a real NPC, but it is actually just part of the world. It's part of the world environment. You can't actually click or interact with it in any way. This house is incredibly on fire, but inside it looks pretty good. Like, on the inside it looks brand new basically, but the outside it looks like it's on fire. It's pretty fascinating. So this place is on flames, but the inside, well, Blizzard wasn't really planning for anyone to get into this zone, so Blizzard did a lot of, like, you know, tricks and mirrors, I guess you could say. Smoke and mirrors as to how this world is created. A lot of these houses look like they're on fire, but when you step inside, it's just any other house in World of Warcraft. But yeah, this place is absolutely massive. This place is just really, it's basically its own zone. Like, Blizzard did a lot of detail when it came to designing this zone. Like, there is a lot of stuff in here that's basically just the background. Like, Blizzard put a lot of effort into making this background. But as you can see, the further you go away, the more apparent it is that this is just an illusion. Like, if you walk out into this zone, if you walk outside the map, you start to see the trees start to get bigger and bigger. Like, you can see these trees are getting pretty big right now. And the reason for that is that it basically adds to the illusion. Like, because it's so far away, it's hard to tell how big these trees are. But these trees are, like, they're way bigger. Like, if you look at this picture, I mean, it looks like my character is tiny and I'm in, like, a giant world, you know? But just look how big that tree is. Like, the trees in the background, for some reason, have just been made to be really big. And I think it just, like, adds to the illusion that those trees are closer than they are. But really, they're quite far away. And yeah, if you just go further on into this map, you will see that there is not much going on. Like, this is like a barren land as far as the eye can see. It's like we're on another planet, really. But just look, I mean, I don't want to go out there because I know that in certain parts, like if you go too far outside of a map in World of Warcraft, your character just dies. Your character just despawns, and I want to explore the rest of the zone. So, as you can see, there's a bunch of these demons and, you know, things that are just destroying the area. But a lot of them are not really NPCs. They're not things that you can really attack and really engage with. A lot of them are simply just visual elements. And we have stumbled into a invisible wall, and we are trying to get into the Well of Eternity, but there is an invisible wall blocking our way. We are trying to access this place, but it looks like this invisible wall is going to prevent us from doing this. Like, I'm trying to get in here. I'm searching around, see if there's any holes in this invisible wall, and I haven't found any. It's just not letting me in. But there has to be a way to access this. There has to be a way to get into the Well of Eternity. I think there's more places in this zone that it's just big. It's just so strange. Like this room, for example. Like this room it's just incredibly glitchy. As soon as you step in it, your camera starts like freaking out. Like it doesn't know what to do. And this is an example of what it means to go out of bounds. So when you go out of bounds, this happens. Your character gets stuck in place, and it looks like you're falling, but you can't move. None of your abilities can break you out of this. You can't even Hearthstone, you can't even use auto unstuck. The only way I figured out how to get out of this is to queue for a battleground or, a dungeon, and then you can like teleport out. Then you can use your Hearthstone finally. So yeah, we can access this Well of Eternity if we just do the same thing we did before, but use our wings to access, this part of the map. If we access this part of the rock, I'm sure we can get up there. Come on. Come on, get up here. I want to get up this rock so I can show you like a good view of the Well of Eternity. But yeah, you can access this rock just by fidgeting around and trying to use the fell rush and double jump, and you'll eventually get up here. But as you can see, this place is amazing. Like, look how cool this looks. This is like, it looks like a black hole, This is like one of the most significant things in the World of Warcraft lore. Like this in terms of lore is one of the biggest things, and there's no way to access it unless you use the Demon Hunter to get out of here. But I want to jump in. I want to see what is inside the Well of Eternity. What happens to my character if I jump in? Will I even be able to? Like, if I jump in, will I just hit an invisible wall and I'll just drop down to the side? There's a strong possibility that will happen. Or will my character just die immediately? There's a lot of things that could happen. There's a lot of things that could happen with me trying to jump into the Well of Eternity. And I'm basically traversing this, tree route to try and get a good view of this place. As you can see, there are some demons that are flying out of the Well of Eternity. If you don't know, the Well of Eternity basically was the portal that Sargeras used to invade Azeroth. And this was happening during the War of the Ancients. And it's really one of the most significant areas in World of Warcraft history. And this dungeon is pretty cool in its own right, but getting out of bounds and exploring the background, that's even cooler. This place is massive. Like, the Well of Eternity is a huge zone. Alright, so we are going to jump into the Well of Eternity. We are jumping into the Well of Eternity. We are slow falling in here, and we are getting closer to the center. Will these demons attack me? Maybe the demons will attack. Whoa, what the heck? Whoa, what the hell? What's happening? What is happening to my character? What is happening? This is crazy. Oh my god. We're going into the center. Whoa! Wait, what? What's that? What? Okay. So, the Well of Eternity is a giant chasm. Okay. That's pretty odd. So this is it. This is all that's in the Well of Eternity. Just that giant hole in the ground. It would appear so. So this is what is behind the Well of Eternity. It's just a giant hole. A giant hole in World of Warcraft. Well guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like down below and subscribe to the channel for more. This is vaulty signing out.